You're doing it that way?
Okay. So, what was one message that you took away from watching Dark Girls?
I don't know. Well, one thing I didn't know about all that was that what skin bleaching cream can do to you once you stop. Like all the skin bubbling up and flaking and all those rashes and turning discolored and stuff.
Do you think that women who are using bleaching creams are aware of that stuff?
Oh no. If people knew that's what the effects were, I don't think they would do it.
Growing up in the suburbs of Toronto and then Pickering, was it something that you experienced a lot familial, like family-wise?
No,
Light skin, dark skin?
not at all.
But what about in your cousins, in your family? Did you see it happening to your other relatives? No? So going into this movie, was it something that you were hearing about the first time?
Well, no, I am aware of those issues. It's just that it doesn't affect me in that way. Like those things have never directly happened to me, but I know people who it has happened.
Can you elaborate on that?
Like how?
Like talk about how you know those people and like how they felt in those situations where their skin color did come into play.
Well, like I know that certain people they get overlooked because either they're darker skinned or the hair is not the right way. So as a byproduct kind of thing, they straighten their hair, they put like all those chemicals to straighten their hair, which I watched a documentary about that in itself, where that stuff that they put on their hair, when you put aluminum cans in it, it totally disintegrates. And that's aluminum, much less your keratin in your hair. So, like, I always tell people, like, just embrace your natural
Ladies and gentlemen, as
stuff.
we make our way eastbound, we will be making brief stops.
Don't use all those perms, don't
We
use skin
apologize for
bleaching
this
stuff,
inconvenience.
because if you're meant to be a certain way, you
But why do you think that people, even though that message is sent out daily that you should be yourself and you should love yourself, why do you think that people still do it? Still use bleaching cream, still put weave in their hair? What's the point of all of that?
because some people always want what they don't got.
But what is it that they don't have though?
People always strive to be something that they think is better. Like people want to lighten their skin because they want to be more white, because that's perceived to be more pretty or like if they're
More
lighter, they'll get a
status?
man. Or yeah, if you have lighter skin, you get a better job. If you have straighter hair, you get a better job. People like you more. You're more personable.
So do you think this is an issue with self-hatred?
Yes.
Being, I guess, light-skinned woman.
You consider me light skinned?
Yes. Being a light-skinned woman, do you think you've been afforded certain opportunities that if you were dark-skinned that you wouldn't have had? Certain treatment, certain attention?
Well, yes and no, because I'm sure if I were more out there, I would
Fieldwood
get
station stop.
some special
Fieldwood.
treatment. But I'm the kind of person who likes to be behind the scenes. And I'm not an out there person. I'm shy, so I notice people smiling or doing whatever, but nothing ever happens with it.
Can you tell me about how you see dark-skinned women portrayed on television?
Well, loud, obnoxious, ghetto.
And how do you see fair-skinned, fair-skinned, more specifically fair-skinned black women portrayed on TV?
They can be loud and ghetto too.
They can be loud and ghetto too, but
Yes, but most of the time they're not as brash and rash as their darker skinned sisters.
do you think there is an absence of
Staying clear of the doors. The doors are now
dark-skinned black
closing.
role models for women?
I would say there could be more. You can probably count them on either one or both of your hands, such as Oprah or Viola Davis, Jennifer Hudson.
Rouge Hill is your next station stop. Rouge Hill.
Not really that much.
Why do you think there's not a lot?
Because darker skinned people don't think they've got it.
They don't think they're good enough, so they
They don't pursue their passions. Or sometimes the people in the media and business, they don't give them a chance because they don't straighten their hair, or they don't.
It's because there's still. Do you think that there's still that preference in this country or the United States that the more whiter you look, the better opportunities you will
There
receive?
definitely is a preference, but nowadays people want more exotic stuff. So it's coming back to like all the models, like the Africans and stuff. They're getting their pieces now. They just need to they're getting their feet in the door.
How do you feel about interracial relationships?
They're okay.
They're okay?
They're all right.
No
Cute
problem.
babies.
Cute babies. How would you feel about a dark-skinned woman marrying a white man versus a black man versus marrying a white woman?
Black women don't usually go for white men.
Really?
It's just a fact. You see more black men and white women than you see black women with a white man.
So you're basically saying that black men go for more white women, but
Yes.
black women are still in it for black men.
Yeah.
And
They're in it for black men, but they're specific. They're in it for light-skinned
black men. There was a statistic in the movie that stated that black women in America are the most uncoupled race of women in like the demographic or whatever. So why do you think that is? Is it because black women have become so unattractive to the male race, or that they're too picky, or what are your...
We will be stopped here briefly due to maintenance
It's probably
issues.
because
We will be moving again
it's sad to
shortly.
say, but the ones, some of them, a lot of them, they get themselves pregnant, and the dad leaves or whatever, or they get too comfy living with the person, so it's more common law marriage than actual written on paper. And I guess they don't see themselves, they don't see the point in themselves getting married.
Do you think this issue with the light skin and the blacks and the dark skinned complexes, do you think this is an issue that's going to go away with time, or...
It'll probably get worse if no one does it. Enough people don't do something.
Why do you think it's going to get worse?
Because the more people act the same way that they still act, and they teach their children that, it's only going to get worse. Because it's going to be, if everyone starts having more kids with lighter skin and lighter skin, it's going to end up being almost like white in itself.
One of the issues with this problem right here is that it's not being talked about, and a lot of people are just learning about the issue right now. So do you think talking about it more will help push the issue away, or like help get it solved?
Talking about it more will bring more people towards the issue, so that would hopefully help the issue, so that people would realize what's going on and change it.
If you married and had a daughter who was darker skinned than you, what will be some messages that you would try to teach her as she's growing up in this society where lighter skin is preferred more than darker skin?
I'll tell her just remember where she came from. She has the same blood as anyone else, and she could have more capabilities in intelligence than anyone who's lighter than her.
About